And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. This is on the ground over to first. Peacock comes up with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lined into left center. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, John Pitts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is in. Throw comes to second, and he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. Two runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One-0 count. Here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Mickey Munson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Maxwell Peacock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Maxwell Peacock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Starlin Castro.
The shortstop, Starlin.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Digging in, Aaron Middleton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Slides down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, hits. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Hits, moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. At the plate, Sammy Pitts, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pitts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it is Belt for the first down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
The first baseman.
And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Back in standing. Rounded slowly to the left side. To his right, Castro. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitts, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Bart Noseworthy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. And that's the second out. At the plate, John Espinoza.
John Espinoza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Espinoza enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pitts going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Fenway after this. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Anthony Woodard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Woodard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Middleton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Pitts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and it bangs off the monster. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Riding in once again, Sammy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Devin O'Rourke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Maxwell Peacock. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
The
They just throw the ball
13,
as hard as they can, and
shortstop,
where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And it's fouled away. O'Rourke, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front, 4-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady.
Ready now, Brady Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Alex Silva answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Alex Silva.
Jesse Pitts will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Middleton on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Anthony Woodard, swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Silva, a 27-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Woodard is off at first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Middleton giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 Boston error, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are in front 5-1. Ready for another chance. Aaron Middleton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Hits is right there, 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 4th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1-1 to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Digging in to try it again. Bart Noseworthy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boof Bobo. He singled his last time up.
Bobo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Belted high in the air out to left. O'Rourke racing back, and it's off the green monster. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Standing in now, John Pitts. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Sammy Pitts waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Throw into second.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
One and one, here it is. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, O'Rourke. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Standing in, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for a strike. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more, and another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 hit on the ground out to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Jesse Pitts as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Rourke has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Woodard. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
John Espinosa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Too high. Ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pitts has a play. 2 down. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now to the plate, Devin O'Rourke. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is there. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward looks up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Solo shot to right center, the 248th of his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Bobo. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting,
ready to take his hacks again, John Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Jeff Pitts waits on deck. Left side, but well foul. 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Middleton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Pitts. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Espinosa is there for it. And the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Maxwell Peacock will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there. 2 down.
Now
stepping into the box, Aaron Middleton. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Nelson Mesa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Nelson Mesa.
Ready once again, Sammy Pitts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Popped him up. Noseworthy over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Now batting, Connor Pitts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Middleton will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting. The first
Digging in, Brady Day.
Yay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. The Boston cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Fouled off. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bart Noseworthy waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Chris Chavez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Chris Chavez.
Bart Noseworthy will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Belt on second. Hayward on at first with nobody out. 3-0 now. John Espinoza will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding into the box, John Espinoza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Chavez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jesse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And now time is called here as, in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Left side. Backhanded in shallow left by Castro. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. Shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. And he'll try to go the other way, but a fairly weak attempt as this is fouled off, and it's 2-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now, sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Three and 1. Here it is. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Pitts. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Josh Dotson comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 16, Josh Dotson.
Jeff Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball one. Pitts at second. Bobo is over at first with one away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Zips it to Castro for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And the runner back in standing. The 0-2 delivery. Count remains at 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Back up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Middleton coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays lead it 11-2. Striding in for Boston, Devin O'Rourke.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Maxwell Peacock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so
Now
far.
batting,
That's 4
shortstop,
strikeouts in the first 2
Garland.
games, so this pitching staff
Castro.
clearly has him figured out.
In now, Starlin Castro. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Pitts has a play. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Michael Oka enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Middleton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Woodard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Middleton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Aaron Middleton starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Brandon Belt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's smoked, but right into the ship. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Bart Noseworthy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mickey Munson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Manuel Velasquez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Chris Chavez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.